Hey, good afternoon. This is Brent Bonstingl and Damon Nickle from Delaware Wealth Planners. We want to just take a couple of minutes to educate you and inform investors on some recent developments in the financial market. Over the last couple of weeks, gold and silver have hit all-time highs. The U.S. government has gone into shutdown and seems to be continuing for quite some time into the future, at least as of today. And lastly, there have been some recent concerns over regional banks, and I want to talk a little bit about why that's spooking investors.
Yeah. Uh, a couple of weeks ago, there was a subprime auto lender by the name of Tricolor that suddenly and very unexpectedly just up and went out of business. There were more questions than answers on that one. Not long after, another regional bank, Zions Bancorp, they took I believe it was about a $50 million write-off, which is a pretty big write-off for a regional bank. Yeah, because they had loaned to a company called First Brands. First Brands makes auto parts of various kinds, and when they went bankrupt, when they went out of business, it was discovered, or they believe they discovered, they had repledged the same assets multiple times to get multiple loans, and when they got in trouble, there was nothing left there to pay off those loans.
Similarly, it's like if you had $50,000 in a bank account and you said, I'm going to buy that car worth $50,000. Then you told another auto dealer, I'll give you the $50,000 for that car. You took both cars with you, wrecked them both, and you couldn't pay both of the car dealers.
Right. And so other regional banks in concert declined because, as Jamie Dimon said, if there's rarely just one cockroach, and he's implying that if it happened at one place, it can happen at many. So the regional bank index, called the KRE, the regional bank index, took a significant hit over the last few days. Now it's come back somewhat since then, but it took a significant hit. And the concern is, okay, are people getting lax with their lending standards? Are they not doing their due diligence before making the loans? In short, are we in trouble? Remains to be seen. My guess is it's happening somewhere, but certainly not everywhere. And I'd like to point out, this is not, N-O-T, not the same thing that was really causing trouble for these banks and others back in 2023. Totally different root causes. 2023, they were talking about making long-term loans, but only having capital in short-term assets. That was 23. This is different. This is more like, are people just doing things they shouldn't be doing, and now it's starting to bob to the surface.
Yeah, and these are standard practices that any lender or any borrower needs to follow. There are allegations of fraud within a couple of these instances. Whether that's true or not, like Damon said, it's to be seen. Certainly in the meantime, investors are spooked and selling the shares first, asking questions later. Thus far, this is rather contained, but we do have our eye on this going forward as well.
Yeah, absolutely.